Assalamualaikum. We are from TQC3 from Group 4 want to present about the scientific miracles of the Quran and Sunnah.
My name is Muhammad Khairul Asman bin Shamsuddin. I will present about step 1. The step 1 is task definition. Firstly, our lecturer has asked us to a detailed bibliography about the scientific miracles in the Quran and Sunnah. Secondly, identify the title statement of the assignment and have done a bit of research on this title. Thirdly, we also must identify the important contents needed in the process of finding information on the topic given and determine those processes step by step. Fourthly, the type of assignment to be submitted includes the title, the processes that we plan to complete this assignment, finding reference material, making a bibliography list, and lastly, presenting this assignment to our lecturers. And lastly, scientific miracles is the main keyword in each assignment. We should apply it in all searches.
My name is Nadiratul Amirah binti Nasharuddin, matric number 1191776. So we go to the second step, which is information seeking strategies. We use various of materials that come from multiple sources. We are required to see information on a topic that has been assigned by our lecturer, which is scientific miracles of the Quran and Sunnah. We use primary source and secondary source to simplify and expand our search results. It is because many important information can be obtained if we look from various sources and the opinions of scholars. We found many sources related to the title of our assignment, but we only selected a few that were accurate, appropriate, and not fake. So we ensure that the material is authoritative, widely accessible, and trustworthy. For example, we emphasize the quality aspect of the information sources that we seek by ensuring that the sources are accompanied by ORG, MOE, and .my. So for the primary source, we choose books, journal, and any materials that come from internet sources, which is electronic libraries, while encyclopedias, research, and articles as a secondary source. We not use tertiary source because most of the information from the source has been stated in the first and second sources. So we expand our search result to the whole country, whether Islamic countries or otherwise, because sometimes there are non-Muslim scholars who study about the miracle of the Quran and Sunnah. We also take sources from them, which as long as it not contrary to Islamic law.
My name is Nur Ainul Mardia binti Nur Saidi. My metric number 1191775. The next step is to locate the information required to conduct an information search on the title of our topic and how to access it. We discovered that our information search could be accomplished through books, website, journal, and the internet search engine. As we can see here, there are two examples that I put in this slide. The first is Academic Library's website for Islamic studies that we wish to access as a reference using online sources, which is Brown University Library. We need to log in first for free if we want to use any of their material. We use our topics and keyword in the subject directory to discover reference material on this website. The second one is Scientific Miracle of the Quran and Sunnah books through an electronic library search, which is the Node Library, the largest Arab electronic library open for books. Because the time frame for searching was shorter, the reference sources was easy to use and it was free to access. In addition to employing keywords to identify material that is appropriate to the topics, we also look at the index or table of content of the books we choose as reference sources. The next step is use of informations. We only had to discover or retrieve information that was relevant to the task. We need to develop a thorough understanding of this topic because the type of assignment we get is fact research. We carefully pick, read, and view the material to avoid factual inaccuracies in the information included in the materials. Following that, we begin to comprehend and read about the source's contents. To assist us in identifying the relevant information, we look for keywords, image, and scan the headline as well as the first paragraph of each reference sources. We selectively extract useful and vital facts for inclusion in our task. We also gather certain additional information to supplement the substance of our key informations.
In synthesis step, we make an outline to present our information search results. And we also understand the requirement of the assignment, and we also choose the appropriate format to present our information search result by using an outline. It is because this way is easier and the information achieved can be summarized once in an outline. We organize bibliography based on the sources that we found related to the scientific miracles of the Quran and Sunnah by using basic skills. We arrange and separate each materials that we found according to their respective categories using points and bullets. It is easy to understand by the audience. Also easy for us to see, read, and present it systematically and orderly manner. So we will present that information in the form of video by using PowerPoint. We divide into two main parts, which is reference and non-reference. So in reference part, we put materials from encyclopedias and internet sources, which is electronic library categories. While in second part, we put the categories of book, research, journal, website, and article. So last, we make a reference according to APS style as specified in our assignment.
My name is Muhammad Amirul Akmal bin Muhammad Rafi. Now I would like to continue to the next part, which is evaluation. Evaluation is divided by two parts, which is product judgment and process judgment. First of all is product judgment. We have ensured that all of the important parts and elements specified for the assignment have been completed without omission. All of the lecture format must be attached to the contents. We are also conducting a review with other colleagues to ensure that we are adhering to instruction and not dividing from the topic. All credit to our reference sources have also been written in the reference section according to the reference format required by the lecture. Also neatly organize this work beginning with the first step and continuing until the end of writing. And the last one is include important heading information such as group member names, metric number, and class name for the lecture reference. Next is process judgment. We have learned a lot of things, the majority of which are new to us. The big 6 skill process taught us a lot because every piece of writing required the right skills in order for the information obtained and presented to be accurate. Everything learned must be applicable in real life, particularly in future learning. We did our best based on the step we learned, and if we get a task that require big 6 skills in the future, we will definitely apply it more neatly and well. Some information sources such as the internet and encyclopedias are easily accessible, and sources that are difficult to get by such as a manuscript and magazines.
Here is a topical bibliography of scientific miracles of the Quran and Sunnah. The first is journal.
These are some sources that related to the books. Then, sources from the articles.
Here are 3 of the sources for encyclopedia that we picked.
This is an internet sources, electronic libraries that we found.